In this video, you want to see me turn my Laundromat #1 into an Alexa thing where I can literally turn my fans on and off with Alexa? Well, then stick around. Hear that? That's the sound of money. You wanna know what sound of money is? That's it. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. So stick around. In this video, I'm gonna show you what I bought to simply be able to turn my lights on, turn my locks on and off, and have the Alexa app to monitor my laundromat. I had a few questions about what I use for the Alexa setup, and I made it real simple. Now you can go with an amplifier, you can go with all that stuff like Hot Dog with Dan did, and that's great. It's a great setup. I went simple just to start out, see what I liked with it. So what I had is these. Now I went to Maynard's, which if you don't have a Maynard's, Menards will do, but Maynard's has these in stock. They're like 12, 9.12, $9, 12 bucks, depending on the type you get. There's a couple different kinds. Way cheaper than Amazon. They're compatible with Alexa. They're great. I bought a whole bunch of them. And then I just buy the Amazon Echo. So you have that, you have your outlets. And the reason I have two outlets, the reason I have two is one for lights, one for door locks. Okay, that's my setup. Then I bought this little guy. Now this I bought from Best Buy and you can get it off Amazon. This is called a Kasa, K-A-S-A. It is a camera, it's a speaker, and it's a mic all in one. And it basically can rotate 360 degrees and it can pan up and down, and it has night vision. You're actually supposed to hang it upside down. Now in the one laundromat, it's actually sitting like this. Now, in my other laundromats, where I have black ceilings and that, I painted this thing black. I covered up the lens, I painted this white black. Why it's in white, I have no idea. But at this laundromat, it's got a white ceiling right now. So when I hang this, it won't be as noticeable, but that's my setup. So with this, I can view what's going on. If I see there's nobody in there, then with the Alexa, I can turn the lights and I can lock the doors real quick if I need to. I can also use this to see if it's real dirty. If it's not real dirty, then I won't go clean it that night. So it's real handy. And I'm gonna put it in a spot where I can see the change machine. And it's been very handy in the other laundromat. I can see when it's flashing and I can see when it's not flashing. So then I know, hey, I need to go check that change machine. Because not always when your change machine goes out of order will your customers tell you. Sometimes they just go get quarters and come back. So this is the setup I have right now. This is what I've done. I have the Echo, two outlets, two Wi-Fi outlets, and then the camera. I may add to it as we go forward because you can get Wi-Fi light bulbs if you want. You can do all kinds of stuff. I'd start small at each place. As I realized I need more and more stuff, I would just add it. So that's what I've done. And all this stuff is super simple to hook up. And I'll show you this little outlet. That's all it is. And this one I like better than the Amazon one because the Amazon one's so bulky when it comes to the height. You can't plug one right above the other real easily. There's some that are round and they don't plug into the same outlet real well either. Not that you'd want to use them on the same outlet, but just something I've noticed. Now I like this one. You just push the little, there's a little button there. You just push that. It starts flashing. You look for it on your app and your Wi-Fi, and there you are. So that is the setup. Simple. There's really not much to it. So I'm going to plug one in. We're going to set one up real quick. So it's real simple. I'm going to plug it in here for now just to show you. Plug it in. Start flashing. It's got power. Now one thing you're going to have to do is you've got to go into your skills, which is in the menu, and I'll show you in a minute, and you type in the app, because you have to have the Alexa find it. So you have to enable to use this. So it's enabling it. It has linked it. So now, if we did this right, let's go. All right, let's close it. All right, so let's go to my Alexa app. So I went into my devices. After I did that app where I gave it the skill, here it is right down here. Now we're going to run in the other room and we're going to hook it up and show you this. Now these are the timers I use. This one's called an Intermatic. All mechanical, 24-hour dial timed switch. You have an off and an on, and then you have your wires hooked down under here, the load and that, and you're going to have a secondary load. So you got your power and a load going out. You can also throw the switch manually back and forth. Pretty low tech, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. Now my door locks, this is what my door lock system is. Now this is an older one, so it doesn't have Wi-Fi, it doesn't have a few other fancy features. This one here is just called a smart lock system, and it works good. I mean, it does daylight savings time and everything. That's the first one I got. Now it works really good, don't get me wrong, with the newer ones I have. Now I don't have Alexa right in this room mounted yet. I'm gonna make a box, real simple speaker box that she goes in. So I can do it with my app though. I mean, that's how simple it is. I'm just turning it on and off with my phone. But once I have that unit out here, I could talk to it out here, but mainly I can just turn it on and off with my phone. Less fan? More fan? Less fan? I can't wait till the crazy people come in here and I can really mess with them now. I'm gonna get some lights, some cowbells, some sirens. I'm gonna get all kinds of fun stuff, and I'm gonna put this on camera because I think this is going to be more fun than actually making money off a laundromat. I'm just going to make it creepy for people that I don't like. And at the other laundromat, I've noticed a huge change. And this, the sad part about this is, I hope none of the laundromats in my area see my videos, because I don't want them doing this. Because it's made my laundromats night and day difference. I mean, it's made them way easy. And for years, like I said before probably in a video, was the old camera systems we bought, yeah, you could hook them to the internet, but you needed to know how to host them on a website, and you needed to know how to download this, and it was so cumbersome and stupid. That's why no one ever hooked them up, because it was such a pain. You had to host it on a site, and it was a DDNS and all this other garbage. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Even the companies that put these cameras in are like, yeah, you can see these over the internet. But what they don't tell you is your IP address of your router randomly changes every 30 days. So if you don't know what it is every 30 days, you can't go look at it just through the IP address. To turn that off on your router is a pain in the butt, because then it isn't technically secure, because eventually somebody can just randomly generate numbers and find your cameras. This stuff here is a game changer. And so like I said, I didn't come up with this, but someone asked me what my little setup was. I'm keeping it simple right now. I just want to do the basics. I want to be able to look at my laundromat. I want to be able to lock the doors and turn the lights off and make sure it's secure. And slowly I will add stuff. I will put music in. I will be able to check the temperature. I'm not going to go crazy buying all the gadgets at once. I want to get the basics running, and then I'm going to get the other parts running. Like I said, one of my laundromats is so new, it has a Wi-Fi thermostat. I just need to hook it up. That's the next thing I'm going to do, because I would love to be able to say, oh, it's summer now. Let's time it. Let's program when it's going to be and how cold it's going to be and when it's going to turn on. Oh, there's a lot of smoke in there. Let's put the fan on. I mean, all those things you can do. The only thing I wish is Speed Queen would get with Amazon and basically make it so I could free vend machines through them. Now, Speed Queen has their own app. They have their own program. But to do that now, you have to buy all new machines, which I'm sure as time goes on, I'll get there. But it would be nice if there was a gadget to make them work now, because really there's nothing wrong with my washers and dryers, but man, wouldn't it be fun to free vend them? I really like this. Like I said, I had the questions about what I bought. Those are the items I bought. I went to Maynard's to get the plugs now instead of going through Best Buy. The first round I went to Best Buy because the health pandemic was starting up. I just wanted to get something and get those idiots out of there. And when I saw Hot Dogging with Dan's video, I'm like, I'm just going to go get the basics, get it started, and then figure it out from there. And like I said, it's worked great. I still haven't installed the Ring doorbell. Why? I think it's going to be a big pain in my butt every so many minutes. Yep, it's a customer. Yep, let the customer back in. So I've stayed away from it. I bought the parts to do it. Now, will I go to it? If I have to. But I haven't had to. But I'm all ready to do it, so I can. But what's happened is the problem's left the laundromat, so I don't need it now. I really don't think I'm ever going to need it, which is great because that would have been a huge pain in my butt. Like today, I was watching it, I saw some kids goofing around in there. I got on there and told them to get the hell out. They got the hell out. I mean, people realize they're being watched now. They've freaked out. I mean, my vagrant videos are probably going to drop off the planet. You're going to have to see some other stuff from now on because I think I chased them all away. And the few that I haven't, I'll get rid of them too. I'll get them to move on. They'll realize I'll be a pain, so I'll get them to move on. I'll be a pain. I hope everybody out there is doing well and is healthy and everything. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the comments. I know this video doesn't have any top loaders, so Crestwood Rocks is going to be a little disappointed because he really likes the top loaders. Maybe next video I'll get one in for him. Robbie, you are 100% right. I should put that bucket of quarters in the cart as I go around and change out my laundromat. I don't know why I don't do it. Catch you on the next video.